live and archived games. Read about the teams and players. Relive the big moments. Every season, the Trib Live High School Sports Network is your home for high school sports. The best seat in the house is on Trib HSSN.
Good evening, and WPIAL Championship basketball continues from the Petersen Events Center on the Trib Live High School Sports Network tonight. The boys Class 4A title tilt as the number 1 seed. Quaker Valley Quakers, 20-3 on the season, take on the number 3 seed, the Knights of Knoch. Paul Patera along with Mike Garr. And the path for these two teams, it's been pretty easy thus far. Quaker Valley got a first-round bye, knocked off number 8 Belle Vernon 72-41 in the quarterfinals. Did have a tough game against number 13 in the semifinals, just edging Deer Lakes 44-42. The Knoch Knights, the stifling defense they play has been very present in the playoffs. The Knights defeated East Allegheny 56-21 in the first round, Central Valley 55-24 in the quarterfinals, and North Catholic 70-46, the number 2 North Catholic Trojans 70-46 in the semifinals. One thing we know we got here, Mike, 2 veteran coaches who know how to win. Mike Mastriani has won more than 600 games. He's the coach of Quaker Valley. Joe Lafko, the coach, knocking on that door with 569 wins. These are 2 coaches that know how to do it here in the big game.
A lot of experience, and yeah, that's why I'm excited to join you here tonight, Paul. It's a great atmosphere, and you mentioned it, a lot of experience, so it's going to be a good battle. These 2 teams, both pretty equal on the stat sheet, both scoring relatively the same amount of points per game, both allowing relatively the same amount of points per game. So good on the offensive side, good on the defensive side. You mentioned Quaker Valley with a little bit of a scare. As the 1 seed, they were kind of flirting with disaster there against the 13 seed Deer Lakes. They were actually trailing at halftime, and they were tied with under 3 minutes to go in that game, but they edged out a win, and honestly, that may have been a good little test because I think a lot, you mentioned it, Knoch and Quaker Valley, other than that scare from Deer Valley, both these teams have kind of cruised through these playoffs here, so it'll be a good battle between both teams. You mentioned the coaches know what they're doing, so I'm excited for a good game.
If indeed, as the saying goes, defense wins championships, the Knoch Knights have had defense in spades this year. This is a team that is holding opponents to a Class 4A best 40.3 points per game. And if you can't put points on the board, it's tough to win.
It is, and Quaker Valley scoring over 60 points a game, so one of these is going to have to give. And look, Knoch very good defensively, but don't take away from their offensive side. Their win against North Catholic just in the semifinals, 5 starters scored in double figures. So they have talent on the offensive side, but you mentioned it, yeah. They start with defense. They lock things down, and if Quaker Valley's not finding it, remember they only scored 42 points or 44 points in their semifinal win on Saturday. If they're having a tough night shooting, Knoch could run away with this.
Now Quaker Valley, the other saying is it's good to get hot at the right time. Quakers come in this game on a 13-game winning streak.
Yeah, haven't lost since New Year's Eve, so they are red hot, and I think maybe try not to think about when is it coming, when's that loss coming, but yeah, they are red hot, 13 in a row, and look, go into the playoffs with momentum. Couldn't ask for anything better.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be getting our national anthem here at the Petersen Events Center. During WPIAL championship games, the national anthem is always sung by a student from a WPIAL school. Fine rendition there. Knoch Knights in the Vegas gold numerals and trim, navy blue jerseys, navy blue trunks. Quaker Valley, I love what that's on their sheet here, their roster. It says their team colors are black and white with a touch of gold. Quaker Valley in the white jerseys, white trunks, black numerals. That touch of gold will be in there as well. Time now for our starting lineups for tonight's ball game. What do you got for us, Mike?
Well, we'll start with Knoch, the lower seed. We'll start with Derek Lang, the 6'7 senior, then Roman DeFelice, the 6'1 junior, Tegan Finucane, the 6'1 senior, Liam Avon, the 6'5 junior, and Vincent DeFelice, the 6'3 senior. Remember, the 5 starters last game all in double figures for the Knoch Knights in their semifinal win over North Catholic. On the other side, Quaker Valley, they've got some offensive talent of their own. It'll be number 0, Zachary Washington, the 6'2 senior, then Sam Chapman, the 6'3 junior, number 3. Number 4, Colton Johnson, the 6'2 junior. Harrison Curley, 5'8 sophomore, youngest guy on the floor for either squad. And then Nicholas Cohen, the 5'10 sophomore as well, rounding out the Quaker Valley Quakers starting lineup.
Joe Lafko, the coach for the Knoch Knights. Mike Mastriani, coach for the Quaker Valley Quakers. In our random trivia of the night, Mike Mastriani and I were students at Slippery Rock University at the same time. Okay, now that we got that in, couple of things you got to get used to when these high school kids are playing at a college gym. First of all, there's the 2 3-point arcs, and a lot of the kids get messed up by that and start shooting from the deeper arc. Plus, not like a high school gym, there is a large space between the backboards and the crowd. And that's something else that the shooters have to get used to.
Yeah, it's an interesting environment, but I think it's an exciting one. And I think it might take a couple minutes for both teams to adjust a little, but they'll get in their rhythm, I think. And look, this is what you play for. I mean, this is what you signed up for. So, yeah, it might be a little bit of an adjustment for the first couple minutes, but this is why you go in the playoffs. This is why you come here and battle for this. You want to win this, and on a big stage like this. Great atmosphere on both sides of the floor. It should be a good one.
Quaker Valley, the number 1 seed. Very young team for Mike Mastriani. Only 2 seniors on the roster. One of them just happens to be Zach Washington, though, the team's leading scorer at 18 points a game. You mentioned Nick Cohen, 16 points per game, but he's a marksman. 71 three-pointers on the season, 94% from the free throw line. For the Knoch Knights, a couple of guys you mentioned, 5 players in double figures last game. Tegan Finucane leads the way, 16.6 points a game. Vinny DeFelice, 12.1 points per game. So we got some guys here who can fill it up. Should be a good basketball game.
Knoch making their first championship appearance since 2004. Quaker Valley, they've been here a number of times recently. 5th appearance in the championship game since 2019. Knoch hungry for this one, no doubt.
Quaker Valley winning WPIAL championships 2022, 1997. Knoch has never won a WPIAL championship, but Coach Joe Lafko did when he was the head coach at Hampton. Knoch Knights on the floor, waiting for the Quakers. Little Seven Nations Army in the background. Let's play some basketball. WPIAL Class 4A Boys Championship. We've already crowned 2 champions tonight. Boys Class 1A Neighborhood Academy. Girls Class 3A Shady Side Academy. Got a 3rd champion to crown here tonight. The ball is up, and the tap is controlled by the Knoch Knights. Coming from left to right from our vantage point. Roman DeFelice into the forecourt, picked up by Harrison Kelsey. DeFelice on the right block. Tegan. Now this is Liam Avon. Turnaround jumper, no good. Crashing the glass, DeFelice for the rebound. Takes it to the hoop and lays it up and in. The Knights strike first and lead 2-0.
That was the Roman DeFelice show right there on that possession. Had a nice pass, got a good rebound, put in an easy layup.
Harrison Kelsey off the weave. This is Zach Washington. Free throw line, has to pass it back out for the reset to Nick Cohen. Cohen guarded by Derek Lang, who's a good foot taller than him.
Yeah, Knox certainly with more height than Quaker Valley.
Kelsey gets the ball to Chapman. Chapman on the dribble drive on the left wing. Kicks it back up. Ball goes right side to Curley, excuse me. Curley to Cohen. Nick Cohen, couple of jab steps. drives the right baseline, sends it to the left corner. Touch pass, Chapman takes it to the hoop. Pull up, pop off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down, taking it DeFelice to the hoop. But he's going to be fouled on the floor. That is Vinny DeFelice. Him and Roman, of course, are brothers. The sibling pair out there for the Knoch Knights. 6:48 to play in the first quarter. 2-0. Knoch leads Quaker Valley.
Liked what the Quakers did offensively there. They moved the ball. They were patient. They got a good shot. It was too strong off the window, but good possession there. Just didn't get it to go.
Near still the inbounds pass by Cohen. Tegan Finucane. Bounce pass. Liam Avon. Avon guarded closely by Johnson on defense. Avon picks up his dribble, looking for some help. Bounce pass out to Finucane. Washington on him. Finucane takes it to the hoop, lays it up, doesn't fall. Rebound coming down with a Colton Johnson for Quaker Valley. Sam Chapman, long pass down the floor, gets it back off the touch pass from Curley. Curley to Zach Washington off the weave. Washington guarded by DeFelice. That's Vinny DeFelice. Pulls up in the lane. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Knoch.
Great defense from Knoch. They're just not biting on any of the crossovers, anything like that. They're staying at home, staying in front of their ball handler. They're doing a nice job defensively.
Tegan Finucane, left side to Derek Lang. Rifles a pass on the block. DeFelice off the glass and good. And that's 4 points for Roman DeFelice. 4-0 Knoch.
Light work for DeFelice. He is just calmly putting the ball down, going baseline. Nice touch off the window, and he's got an early 4.
Nick Cohen drives baseline left side. Reverse layup from left to right. No good. Rebound battle for. It's Knoch. Finucane into the forecourt. Tegan Finucane behind the back dribble. Guarded by Washington. Gets it back to Roman DeFelice. 4-0 Knoch. 5:15 to play in the first quarter.
This is what Knoch wants. Slow pace, low scoring.
And there's a steal. Johnson to the hoop, lays it up and in. Colton Johnson with the first 2 for Quaker Valley.
Nice read there from Quaker Valley. That's what you're going to have to take advantage of. Knoch is so good defensively in the set position. You want to get fast breaks, you want to get turnovers, get easy buckets, just like that one.
Bounce pass left side to Derek Lang. Lang guarded by Sam Chapman. Liam Avon. Avon in the lane. Avon to the hoop with a layup. 6-2 Knoch.
Yeah, too much size there from Avon, too much strength. He just had a lane, took it. 3 easy layups for Knoch so far.
Chapman has it knocked away, gets it back out to Nick Cohen. Thought about the deep 3. Penetrates, bounce pass down to the left side. Quaker Valley moving the basketball. Zach Washington off the weave, dribbling through the logo. Harrison Curley. Washington gets it back with a pick from Johnson. Zach Washington on the left wing. Guarded by Avon, tries a crossover, can't get free.
Same thing, they are not getting fooled on those crossovers.
Nick Cohen with a head fake. Gets it to Curley for 3. A little bit too strong. Rebound out of bounds, will stay with Quaker Valley. 3:50 to play in the first quarter. Knoch 6, Quaker Valley 2.
Yeah, Quaker Valley, a couple times we've seen Zachary Washington come in, try to go to the hoop, but he's been stuffed. Just Knoch is playing really good defensively right now.
There's a pass down low to Colton Johnson, who lays it in for 2. Good feed by Washington.
Yeah, Knoch fell asleep there for a second. Colton Johnson down low, wide open on the baseline. He had an easy bucket. He's got a quick 4.
Tegan Finucane, guarded by Zach Washington and man-to-man. Pass left side to Liam Avon. Derek Lang between the circles, right side, Finucane. Finucane in the lane, behind a back, crossover, but a double team stops it. Back out to Avon, toe near the logo. Finucane resets for the Knoch Knights, left side. Roman DeFelice through his hands and out of bounds. Ball goes back to Quaker Valley. 3:08 to play in the first quarter. Knoch 6, Quaker Valley 4.
Rare hiccup there from Roman DeFelice, who has otherwise had a great first quarter. That time must have just taken his eyes off the ball there. Sailed out of bounds.
Sam Chapman into the forecourt for the Quakers. Knoch running a bit of a 2-1-2 here. Known for the defense are the Knights. Curley fakes the 3 over to Chapman. Curley left side, Zach Washington. Quaker Valley moving the basketball, finding no seams. Washington drives baseline left side. Kicks it out. Cohen for three. Front of the rim, no good. Defensive rebound, Avon for Knoch. Finucane, controlled break. Tegan Finucane. Derek Lang, guarded by Sam Chapman. Liam Avon. Knoch looking to run some offense. This is Vince DeFelice to his brother Roman. Bounce pass left side. Tegan Finucane with a pick from Liam Avon. Finucane looking for the pick and roll. Pass deflected. He gets it back. Then down low to DeFelice. Vincent DeFelice lays it up, no good. Gets his own rebound. Lays that one up and in.
Don't know how Vincent DeFelice did it. He had two guys on him, and he somehow managed to get up, get his own miss, get the rebound, and put it back on the other side.
Left side, this is Cohen. Cohen, Finucane with both arms up. Cross-court pass, here's a three. Bullseye! Harrison Curley with the triple for Quaker Valley.
And that's exactly what Quaker Valley needs. Curley, wide open three, taking it. They're moving the ball around the perimeter. They really can't get inside, so their sharpshooters are going to have to be on tonight to keep up with Knoch.
8-7 Knoch in the lead. Vinny DeFelice drives baseline left, off balance. Going to get called for the travel. 1:13 to play in the first quarter. It is Knoch 8, Quaker Valley 7.
It's been a good battle. Again, very good defensive performance from Knoch here, but Quaker Valley patient, moving the ball around the perimeter. They haven't had a lot of luck down low, but a big three on that last possession. See if they can take their first lead of the night here with another one.
Sam Chapman. Neither team has made a substitution as of yet. Zach Washington. Washington to the free throw line. Left side, Curley back to Washington. Washington pull up, blocked by DeFelice. Going high for it. Ball knocked free, Finucane. Tegan Finucane slows it up on the left wing. Finucane spin dribble, jumper from the baseline, in and out, no good. Rebound for Quaker Valley, Colton Johnson. Final 35 seconds of a fast-moving first quarter, only one foul called.
Been a clean game. Got to think the Quakers are going to hold for the last shot here.
Curley. Johnson to Washington. 20 seconds to play in the first quarter. Left side. This is Curley. Cohen with the ball. Back to Curley. 10 seconds to play in the quarter. Cohen gives it back to Chapman. Left side, Washington. Washington going to have to pull up and take a jumper. He does. No good. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. It is Knoch 8, Quaker Valley 7. WPIAL Championship Basketball coming your way on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
At Penn West University, we're making college make sense again for people who maybe thought college wasn't the answer. We're making college practical with programs tied to in-demand jobs that prepare you for success right away. We're making college accessible by breaking down barriers and offering more choices. We're making college approachable with faculty who understand where you're coming from and help you get where you're going. At Penn West, we're making college valuable again for people just like you. Learn more at pennwest.edu.
You can shop for pretty much anything online. Clothes, food, vacations, you name it. All without ever leaving the comfort of your couch. Finally, banking can be just that easy too. With the all-new FMB e-store, you can shop for hundreds of financial products to manage your money, all from the comfort of your couch. From clicks to bricks, we've got you covered. Experience the FMB e-store in branch, on your phone, or online at fmb-online.com.
This broadcast and all of our basketball championship broadcasts this week are presented by Edgar Snyder & Associates. Go local, go with Edgar. Edgar Snyder & Associates, helping injured people since 1982. Back at the Petersen Events Center, Paul Patera, Michael Garr. It's the Class 4A WPIAL Boys Basketball Championship game, and the number 3 seed Knoch Knights lead the number 1 seed Quaker Valley Quakers 8-7, a quick quarter, only one foul called. Same 10 guys played the entire quarter, and very few turnovers.
Yeah, it's been a clean game. It's been a slower game. It was a fast first quarter, but in terms of possessions, Quaker Valley especially really just waiting to find some kind of opening, and there were a couple cracks in that Knoch defense where they found Johnson down low and he was able to get a couple layups. But other than that, it's been a lot of perimeter ball movement. We've seen a 3 fall for Quaker Valley, so they're staying at home. As for, Knoch on the offensive side, they've been the same kind of thing, just slow pace, working the ball around, not trying to rush anything. They've been able to get a little more down low. They have the size to do it. Not necessarily the three-point shooting, but certainly the size to get down low and kind of crash the boards. It's been a pretty even game.
Same 10 guys start the second quarter. Quaker Valley with the basketball going from right to left. Coming out to take it. This is Cohen, Colton Johnson, Sam Chapman off the weave. Sam Chapman on the left wing. Passes it out. Curley for 3. Front of the rim, no good. Defensive rebound. That's Lang for Knoch.
Love that possession for Quaker Valley. They crash the basket, kick it out, get a wide open 3. Just didn't fall, but a nice possession there nonetheless.
Roman DeFelice, jump shot, no good. Rebound. This is Zach Washington. He averages 18 points a game. Yet to get on the scoreboard tonight. Taking it to the hoop. Shot blocked by Lang. And here comes the Knoch Knights, pushing it down the floor. Vinny DeFelice, Euro step into the hoop and lays it up and in. He's got 4, Knoch's got 10, leading 10-7.
Vinny DeFelice with a smooth-looking Euro step, like you mentioned. 1 on 3. He said, I'm going to take it myself. And he had a nice move for an easy layup.
Nick Cohen for the Quaker Valley Quakers. He averages 16 points a game. He hasn't scored yet. Gets a pick from Colton Johnson. Colin Johnson back to set a pick. Crossover dribble. Ball knocked away and it went off, Cohen. Ball goes back to the Knoch Knights. Defense is their calling card, and they're showing it tonight.
Yeah, you called it pregame, Paul. Yeah, Knights are just doing such a good job crashing. As soon as the ball handler tries to go into the lane, they just converge on him, and they've done a really nice job thus far, limiting Quaker Valley to just 7 points.
Roman DeFelice walks it down the floor. Coming out on a high post to take it is Lang. Lang, turnaround jumper, no good. Teeters off the rim. Rebound tapped up to Lang. Rifles it into the right corner. Down low on the block. Avon faces a double team. Finds the cutter, DeFelice. Roman DeFelice lays it in. He's got 6. 12-7 Knoch.
Great recognition from Roman DeFelice. Recognized the double team on his teammate. Cut through the lane, wide open. Able to get another easy layup. DeFelice has really been on fire here in the first 10 minutes of this game.
Zach Washington. Washington on the right wing, double team on him. In the lane, triple teamed. Sends it left side, Curley for 3. Bullseye! Curley's second triple of the game. Cuts the lead to 12-10.
And again, Quakers, that's exactly what they're going to have to do. Good on Curley to show that he's feeling it tonight. His second 3 of the night, keeping Quaker Valley in this game.
Lang comes out on a high, that's Avon to take it. Finds Lang the cutter, who lays it in for 2. Quickly down the floor, the Quakers. Washington, spin dribble. Gets it back out to Cohen from way downtown. Front of the rim, no good. That was almost in the logo. That jump shot.
It was grazing the tee on the Pitt logo there. A little too far. Didn't really like that shot, and it came up well short. That one felt forced.
14-10 Knoch. Knights with the basketball. On the left wing, it's Finucane. Gets a pick from Lang. Double team on Finucane. Rifles a pass to Avon on the right block. Avon in the lane. Turnaround jumper. Good. And Mike Mastriani wants time. 4:50 to play in the first half. Knoch 16, Quaker Valley 10. Don't forget this broadcast and all of our basketball championship broadcasts this week are presented by Edgar Snyder and Associates. Go local, go with Edgar. Edgar Snyder and Associates, helping injured people since 1982. Well, we had heard about Knoch's defense. Getting to see it, it is stifling.
You know, it's stifling. Don't get me wrong. Not trying to take credit away from them because they're doing a great job. It helps them a lot that these refs are letting them play because there have been definitely a couple instances where the bodies have been flying, and I know Quaker Valley's been looking for a call or two. They haven't been getting them, but Knoch has just been rock solid defensively, limiting relatively high-scoring Quaker Valley offense to just 10 points almost halfway through the second quarter here. They've just done a great job. Again, it's their size, and it's their recognition of knowing when the ball handler feels like he's got an opening in the lane, they immediately just go right at him and shut that lane down, forcing him to kick it out. Now, it's worked a couple times for Quaker Valley. They've gotten a couple open threes, but Knoch sticking to their game plan. You are not, if you want to beat us behind the three-point line, so be it, but you are not coming down this lane and beating us that way.
We've played a little more than 11 minutes of basketball. One foul has been called. Sam Chapman near side. Driving baseline left side, Zach Washington. There's the double team. Kicks it out to Cohen in the logo again. He shot from there last time. Left side to Chapman. Johnson back at Cohen. Quickly right side, Curley for three. Kapow! Curley's third triple. He's feeling it from behind the arc.
Well, he's their guy. Now Knoch's going to have to keep an eye on him. That's 3 3-pointers for Harrison Curley. He is on fire. Quick motion as well. As soon as he gets the ball, he fires it, having all the confidence in the world right now.
16-13, almost midway through the second quarter. Knoch with the three-point lead in the basketball. Finucane gets free with a crossover. Jump shot no good. Colton Johnson with the rebound. Sam Chapman, right side. Zach Washington on the wing. Keeps his dribble alive, almost fell to the floor, but faces a double team now. Splits it and gets the pass back to Sam Chapman in the logo. Chapman calls the play for the Quakers. Trailing by 3, 16-13, Zach Washington. Looking to find himself on the score sheet tonight. He hasn't yet. In the left corner, it's Cohen, wearing the pink sneaks. Ball comes near side, left side, Curley. Chapman back to Curley. Deliberate trip down the floor for the Quakers. Bounce pass into the lane, Johnson gets it out, Curley for three again. He's sizzling! He's sizzling and he knows it! 4 threes. He's got 12. It's 16-16.
It's the Harrison Curley show. Unbelievable performance. He's looking like Steph Curry out there. 4 threes for this guy. He is the only answer right now for the Quakers. Knoch, they're going to have to adjust a little. They got to find a way to get a hand in his face. He can't miss.
Vinny DeFelice for the Knights. Tegan Finucane. Washington on him. Roman DeFelice. Ball comes right side. Liam Avon. Roman DeFelice. Sends it left side. Finucane behind the college arc. Drives to the wing. Spin move on the baseline. Penetrate kick out to Roman DeFelice. Rolls around him, no good on the three. Johnson with the rebound. Quaker Valley can take the lead. Nick Cohen. Cohen, bounce pass left side, Washington. Pull up, pop left wing, good. Washington's first 2 of the game. And now Knoch wants time. 2:10 to play in the first half. 18-16 Quaker Valley. A little bit of a run for the Quakers.
8-0 run for Quaker Valley, and Washington, who you just mentioned a moment ago, trying to find himself on the score sheet. He had 20 points in the semifinals, and you could see on a number of possessions trying to drive baseline and just getting double teamed, getting very frustrated. That time he had enough space between himself and the defender to pull up, just a little mid-range jumper on the baseline. He got his first 2 points of the game, and Quaker Valley with their first lead of the night, 18-16. Boy, you thought Knoch was kind of dominating here. It's a 6-point lead. They looked pretty good, and Harrison Curley, my goodness, he is showing up. He's not afraid of the big stage.
Knocking down some triples. Curley, the 5'8" sophomore, coming up big in the championship game. Like we said, only 2 seniors on the Quaker Valley roster. We have our first substitution of the game, Connor Dwyer, in for Quaker Valley, adding some size for the Quakers, the 6'4" sophomore in the ball game. Final 2 minutes of the first half. Roman DeFelice, guarded by Curley. Gets the ball on the right block to Avon. Avon being bodied up on defense. Avon turnaround, jumper, no good. Rebound Cohen. Here come the Quakers again.
Connor Dwyer with the first test. He passed it. He did a nice job staying at home and not fouling, causing the miss.
Harrison Curley with the ball. Curley guarded closely by Finucane. Out to Zach Washington. Minute and a half to play in the first half. Quaker Valley gets 18-16. And we've got our second foul of the game. That's it. Not that I'm complaining.
I think Washington, he sold it a little with the head fake. He kind of threw his head back. But, look, anything to get the refs to blow a whistle in your favor. So, good play there.
Pass into the backcourt to Sam Chapman. Picked up by Roman DeFelice. Right side, Washington. Washington, there's that double team. He's faced it all night. Chapman out to Cohen. Nick Cohen, between the legs dribble. Washington off the curl. Washington in the lane, shovels a pass, and it's stolen. Great pick by Lang. Quickly down the floor. Vinny DeFelice, then he loses it out of bounds with 1:03 to play in the first half.
Yeah, DeFelice has to recognize it's 1-on-4, and he didn't have the numbers there, and he was just a little too out of control, and he lost it on his own there. You got to recognize you had a great steal, but you got to recognize when to slow it down and have your teammates come back and help you.
Quaker Valley with the basketball. Final minute of the first half. Harrison Curley, he's got 12 points. Bounce pass, nearly stolen, and we're going to get a reach and a foul on Roman DeFelice. So with 45.5 seconds to play in the first half, 18-16 Quaker Valley.
And the Knights faithful do not agree.
They beg to differ.
Yeah, we can hear them loud and clear behind us.
Curley to inbound into Zach Washington. Washington guarded by DeFelice, dribbling in the logo. Gets free with a crossover. In the lane to the hoop, and he's fouled. And I think we're going to get our first 2 foul shots of the game.
And I think, look, DeFelice, he's arguing that Washington just kind of tripped over himself. I think he's got a point, quite frankly. I didn't see a lot of contact there. And for the referees to, looks like the referees in front of us saying both of them saw a foul there, so.
Washington to shoot 2. First one up and good. Makes it 19-16, a 9-0 run for Quaker Valley. 36.4 seconds to play in the first half. Washington, who sports number 0 for Quaker Valley. Second free throw up. Got them both. 10-0 run for the Quakers. Roman DeFelice walks the ball down the floor for the Knoch Knights. 30 seconds to play in the first half. Finucane, who's yet to score in this one. Lang, DeFelice, 20 seconds to play in the first half. Joe Lafko, the head coach for Knoch, calls out the play. 15 seconds to play in the first half. Roman DeFelice on the left side. Gets a pick from Lang, shoots a 3, bullseye! Huge three-pointer. Quaker Valley will have to heave. Chapman does! And that's the end of the first half. Quaker Valley 20, Knoch 19. It's the WPIAL Championship basketball game on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
When you fire up Big Ten Plus, you get more game, nonstop, around the clock. More live games you won't see anywhere else. More access to your team, wherever you want, 24/7. More stories.
Unstoppable.
More highlights. More big-time playmakers. Plus, catch up to 4 games at once so you'll never miss more shots, spikes, and scores. Download the Big Ten Plus app today. It's always game on.
If your basement walls are peeling, that is not appealing. So this is water damage,
Yes,
man?
sir. That's water damage.
How many people right now have compromise in their basement brought on by water?
Oh, the majority. I mean, water is the enemy of a home.
Right.
But it's better to have it assessed to give you that ease of mind.
Sure.
Inspections are free. Might as well just give us a call to help.
Baker's Waterproofing is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by Big Ten Plus. Get 3 months of Big Ten Plus for only $4.99 per month. Scan the QR code or go to big10plus.com and enter NFHS when selecting a monthly pass at checkout.
When you fire up Big Ten Plus, you get more game, nonstop, around the clock. More live games you won't see anywhere else. More access to your team, wherever you want, 24/7. More stories.
Unstoppable.
More highlights. More big-time playmakers. Plus, catch up to 4 games at once so you'll never miss more shots, spikes, and scores. Download the Big Ten Plus app today. It's always game on.
If your basement walls are peeling, that is not appealing. So this is water damage,
Yes,
man?
sir. That's water damage.
How many people right now have compromise in their basement brought on by water?
Oh, the majority. I mean, water is the enemy of a home.
Right.
But it's better to have it assessed to give you that ease of mind.
Sure.
Inspections are free. Might as well just give us a call to help.
Baker's Waterproofing is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
You can shop for pretty much anything online. Clothes, food, vacations, you name it. All without ever leaving the comfort of your couch. Finally, banking can be just that easy too. With the all-new FMB e-store, you can shop for hundreds of financial products to manage your money. All from the comfort of your couch. From clicks to bricks, we've got you covered. Experience the FMB e-store in branch, on your phone, or online at fmb-online.com.
You're always on the winning team with the Power of Bowser, the official car dealer of the WPIAL. Visit powerofbowser.com 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to find your perfect vehicle. Get the absolute best price and the best car buying experience around. See the full lineup at powerofbowser.com. Powerofbowser.com, where the power of Bowser is yours.
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by Big Ten Plus. Get 3 months of Big Ten Plus for only $4.99 per month. Scan the QR code or go to big10plus.com and enter NFHS when selecting a monthly pass at checkout.
This broadcast and all of our basketball championship broadcasts this week are presented by Edgar Snyder and Associates. Go local, go with Edgar. Edgar Snyder and Associates, helping injured people since 1982. It's the WPIAL Boys Class 4A Championship basketball game at the Petersen Events Center, and the number 1 seed Quaker Valley Quakers lead the number 3 seed the Knoch Knights 20-19. Paul Patera, Mike Garr with you in a game that was really defense on both sides. Knoch known for its defense, but Quaker Valley played some pretty fair defense as well.
They did, yeah. I liked the way Quaker Valley played. And I love the way they played offensively, though. I know we are going to highlight Curley here with his 4 threes. I mean, he's been on fire, Harrison Curley, but I'm impressed with Zachary Washington's game. It was a frustrating first quarter for him, and every time he tried going down low, he just got swarmed by a number of Knights defenders, and he stayed with it. And there were a couple openings there near the end of the second quarter where he was able to create some space, drew a foul. Knoch may disagree, but he drew a foul and he got to the line for 2 shots and was able to sink them both. He was also able to hit a baseline jumper there. So as impressive as Harrison Curley has been, don't get me wrong, he has been. He's been the leader so far. They're going to have to get a few more scorers, and Zachary Washington was chipping away there and contributing.
What do you got for the first half scoring for us?
Well, I just mentioned it. Well, Quaker Valley, again, Harrison Curley, 4 for 6 from the three-point line, 12 points overall. We got Zachary Washington with 4 points, and Colton Johnson rounds out the scoring with 4 points of his own. On the Knox side of things, Roman DeFelice, who's been all over defensively, offensively. Anytime he's gotten a steal, it seems like he's trying to go coast to coast, and he's done a nice job doing it for the most part. He has 9 points. Liam Avon with 4, Derek Lang with 2, and Vincent DeFelice with 4 as well. That'll give them 19 points. So Roman DeFelice, Vincent DeFelice putting on a show for the Knoch Knights. It's been back and forth. You mentioned it. Only 1 sub thus far, only a sprinkle of fouls. It's been a relatively clean game. It's been good, hard fought. And for 2 teams that have coasted for the most part in these playoffs and put up some big numbers offensively, this has been a very hard fought battle. Here we are, 20-19 at half.
Roman DeFelice, the only person with multiple fouls in the first half. He picked up 2 personal fouls, and those were in the last minute of the half.
And sorry to cut you off, but the thing is, it's not a factor at all. Like you don't even think of it because it's just the whistle has just not been there on either side.
Look at some other numbers. Knox shot 9 for 18 in the first half, 50%. Quaker Valley 7 for 17, 41%. Quaker Valley though 44% from three-point land. Knock 50% from three-point land, only shooting 2 3-pointers and making 1, the one at the end of the half by Roman DeFelice. Knoch Knights back on the floor. Winner of this game, of course, both these teams move on to the PIAA playoffs. The winner will open the PIAA tournament March 6th against the 5th place finisher from District 10. The loser will play the District 10 3rd place finisher. So after this game tonight, still some business for these two teams to take care of in the PIAA tournament. Both teams back on the floor now. 20-19, the Quaker Valley Quakers leading the Knoch Knights. I think both coaches can be quite happy with the way their teams played in the first half.
I think so too. I think it's been really even, and I thought there was a brief moment there where Knoch was up 16-10, and you sort of thought they had the edge. They were just so good defensively, and it seemed like nothing was going right for Quaker Valley. And again, Harrison Curley he really stepped up. What I love about him is when he catches the ball, he has all the confidence in the world. Doesn't hesitate, doesn't think twice. It's one fluid motion, catches the pass, steps into the three, and drains it. He's done a really nice job keeping his team in this game, because look, if he hasn't been making those threes, it's kind of a blowout now for Knoch, but that's not the case. It's a close one. So, that's where Knoch is. I thought, again, kind of had to let Quaker Valley get back into it, let them get into a run, but generally speaking, both teams should be very happy with themselves.
Tegan Finucane, a 16.6 point per game scorer, held off the stat sheet in the first half. And Nick Cohen, 16 points per game for Quaker Valley, also scoreless in the first half. So we look for those two to try to heat it up a little bit in the second half. But like Harrison Curley saving the game for Quaker Valley here in the first half. And
I wonder, Knox has had that 2-1-2. Do you focus on Harrison Curley a little more? Maybe do you sign someone to Harrison Curley and maybe box and one? Who knows? But it will be interesting to see how they focus on him. Do they even allow him to get another three-point shot off? Because as far as I'm concerned, if 4 threes is enough, if I was the coach, 4 threes is enough to say, hey, we got to get a hand in this guy's face.
Now, one thing they were doing early in the game, they had their big man, Derek Lang, 6'7", on Nick Cohen, who's known as the marksman from behind three-point range at 5'10", and he wasn't able to get any shots off.
Right.
So maybe you'll see that kind of switch here as the second half gets underway. 20-19, Quaker Valley. As we mentioned, only 11 players in the entire first half. Quaker Valley using one sub, Knoch not using any. See if that's still the case here in half number 2. The first 3 games of 12 this weekend for the Petersen Events Center. 11 of those games coming your way on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. 4 tomorrow, 5 Saturday. You and I will be back together tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Girls Class 5A Championship to see if South Fayette can win its 4th title in 5 years. Thomas Jefferson Jaguars may have something to say about that. And of course, last year South Fayette was in the championship game as well, losing to Peters Township, but went on to win the state championship, knocking off 2-time state champion Archbishop Wood.
I'm excited for it. It's, this is just that, just the atmosphere at the Petersen Events Center. All these student sections coming in, all the family, friends. It's a really good atmosphere, and to have these championships back to back to back like that, it makes for a really fun weekend.
Knoch will get the basketball to start the second half, go from right to left from where we're sitting.
Knoch with 16 points in the paint. Can Quaker Valley find a way to limit that? Maybe force them to take some outside shots.
Of course, both teams starting 5 back on the floor. Roman DeFelice. Finucane wants it, takes it. A little bit too strong. Offensive rebound, Lang. Back out to Roman DeFelice. Crossover. Pull-up jumper from 16 off the mark. Defensive rebound. That's Johnson for Quaker Valley. Excuse me. Sam Chapman picks up his dribble. Nick Cohen. Lang's up on him again, knocking to man-to-man. Finucane on Curley. Colton Johnson on the right side. Johnson with the dribble, picks it up. Hawked there by Avon. Looking for some help. Pass deflected, bodies on the floor. Held ball, arrow points towards Quaker Valley. Liam Avon deflecting that pass and then going to the deck for it.
Great hustle, great defense there from Avon, and I think Knoch even wanted a 5-second call. They were about 4.5 seconds. It was close.
Cohen inbounds into the backcourt to Zach Washington. Across the timeline goes the senior. Bonds pass, Sam Chapman. Nick Cohen excuse me, this is Curley. Curley bounce pass down low for Johnson. Ball deflected, another held ball. Avon's on the floor again, and this time the ball goes over to the Knoch Knights.
Boy, that time I think Curley had the floater, and I don't think he needed to pass there. I think he was trying to make the extra pass, and he kind of forced it. Ended up going to the Knoch Knights. To me, I think he just had a nice little runner there to keep his streak going.
Roman DeFelice, bounce pass, Lang comes out high to get it, gets a pick from Avon, pulls up from the free throw line, no good. Washington with the rebound, pushing it down the floor. Zach Washington with a runner in the lane, banks it home.
Really good, sorry Paul, really good touch from Washington there. He was going full speed down the floor. Recognized that he did not want to get Knoch's defense set. He wanted to go in motion, and he had a really nice touch on the floater there.
12-3 run for the Quakers, 6 for Washington. Vincent DeFelice. Tegan Finucane guarded by Washington. Left side, Roman DeFelice. Guarded by Curley. Swings it right side to Lang. Derek Lang. Avon comes out to get it. Liam Avon. Right side, Vincent DeFelice. Finucane, left side. Finucane to the hoop, lays it up and in. His first 2 of the game. Maybe he'll get going for the Knights.
Yeah, really great recognition, great drive from Finucane. Had the mismatch.
Curley to the hoop, shot blocked by Avon. Out of bounds, last touched by Johnson of Quaker Valley. Knox got the ball back. Good defense by the Knights.
Good defense by the Knights and great play there from Vincent DeFelice to throw it off the defender midair. He was about to go out of bounds. He recognized that he could throw it off one of the Quakers, and he did. Ball goes to Knoch.
Tegan Finucane into the forecourt for the Knights. Guarded by Washington. Lang comes out high to get it. Rifles a pass, and we're going to get an offensive foul. I think they're going to get Avon for that one. 22-21, Quaker Valley leads. Knoch, 5:27 to play in the third quarter.
Already a couple more whistles than we've seen in the first half. Things are getting tight, a little rougher now.
Nick Cohen on the handle. Still ball handle it between the legs, crossover. Bounce pass, Colton Johnson, left wing. Avon comes out on him. Pass stolen. Roman DeFelice, but it's stolen right back by Sam Chapman of Quaker Valley. Zach Washington, right corner, Curley. Back out to Cohen. Jab step or two. Back out to Washington. In the logo with the rock. Guarded by Vincent DeFelice. Washington. Ball knocked away, stolen by Knoch. Avon on the floor again, got that steal. Down the floor comes Vinny DeFelice. Finucane with a head fake. Lang's going to take the three. In and out, no good. Colton Johnson with the rebound. Sam Chapman. Chapman out to Cohen. Down low, Colton Johnson with the head fake. Can't get the shot off. Cohen for three. Bullseye from way out. Nick Cohen.
You can tell Quaker Valley's moving the ball a little quicker, and they are not hesitating when they have any kind of space at all. That time it was Cohen. A little deeper than usual, but again, he had that space, and he shot that ball with confidence.
25-21 Quaker Valley. Finucane to the hoop. Lays it in. He's got 4, 25-23.
Yeah, I think you can tell he's got a little anger in him. Didn't have a great first half, but he's come alive here in this third quarter.
Colton Johnson shovels to Sam Chapman on the left wing. In the lane, Colton Johnson right side, head fake. Out to Curley, out to Cohen. Lang on him. From way downtown, hits the front of the rim, no good. Cohen's not afraid to let it fly.
He is not. A little too far there.
DeFelice to the hoop. We're going to get a foul. Shot did not fall. He'll shoot two. Vinny DeFelice, the 6'3 senior, coming to the line. 3:28 to play in the third quarter. 25-23, Quaker Valley.
And they're completely shutting down Harrison Curley. Finucane is on him. You can even see it in this free throw. Finucane has walked all the way back. Harrison Curley's on the other side of the floor, and Finucane will not let him leave his sight.
DeFelice knocks down the first.
The other thing is, too, Finucane has a good, let's see here. 4 or 5 inches on Curley. So as hot as Harrison Curley was, now he's kind of has a tough time getting that separation.
Knocks them both down. We're tied at 25. Zach Washington for Quaker Valley. And we're going to get a quick touch foul there, and that'll be 3 on Roman DeFelice.
And they weren't calling that in the first half.
3:20 to play in the third quarter. The WPIAL basketball championships. This is the Class 4A boys game. Into the forecourt, it's Chapman. It's like that 2-1-2 zone again. Maybe trying to protect Roman DeFelice a bit. Well, there's a battle away from the ball between Colton Johnson and Tegan Finucane. And the pass is stolen. Knoch, pass ahead to DeFelice, takes it to the hoop and lays it in for 2. I mean, Johnson and Finucane were battling.
They were battling, and it's going to be a timeout here.
For 2:49 to play in the third quarter. Knoch 27, Quaker Valley 25. This broadcast and all of our basketball championship broadcasts this week are presented by Edgar Snyder and Associates. Go local, go with Edgar. Edgar Snyder and Associates, helping injured people since 1982. And Knoch has turned up the defensive pressure a notch here in the third quarter, getting some steals.
They've gotten some steals, and they're taking advantage of the fast break opportunities. Give credit to these to the DeFelice boys, because they are not afraid. It could be 1-on-3, 1-on-4. They are going to the basket, and if they get blocked, whatever, they are going. They have no fear at all. Sometimes it's worked, sometimes it hasn't, but it's been fun to watch nonetheless. They are really doing a nice job defensively, creating those fast break opportunities. And this is what I mentioned pregame. Look, 5-starter in the semifinals, 5 starters had double figures. We are finally starting to see all 5 Knox starters get involved a little more. We're starting to see Derek Lang get involved a little more. Finucane has come alive with 4 points here in this third quarter. So that just makes Quaker Valley's job a lot more difficult when you have all 5 Knox players involved getting on the score sheet.
Quaker Valley with the basketball going from left to right, trailing by 2, 27-25. Chapman in the logo, Colton Johnson. Now Finucane was bodying up with Curley a little bit.
Curley can't get free at all.
Chapman double team, ball knocked away, bounce pass Colton Johnson, blocked by Avon. And here come the Knoch Knights, offense to defense, and we got a foul by Curley. Quaker Valley finding nothing inside this quarter.
Well, Avon came in so late. He was in position, but he blocked that at the last possible second. I mean, it is such an advantage to have height.
Look at that mass of humanity inside. Inbounds pass. Avon misses the short jumper, and Johnson comes up with the ball for Quaker Valley. Sam Chapman. Chapman on the left wing, shoots over the double team, no good. Colton Johnson for the putback, ties the game at 27.
Yeah, Knoch didn't get back that time. Johnson found himself wide open, able to just grab the miss midair, put it back. Easy bucket.
Just under 2 minutes to play in the third quarter, 27-27. Derek Lang. DeFelice behind the college arc. Finucane. Washington hits the deck. Now Finucane hits the deck. That's going to be a foul on Chapman. Colton Johnson.
And Finucane may have gotten hit in the mouth, checking his teeth at the moment. No blood, though, so he seems to be okay.
Not quite Jack Hughes level.
Not quite, yeah.
Injury hit to the face. Derek Lang into Vinny DeFelice. Lang, bounce pass on the right block. Avon, bodies up, muscles his way to the hoop, and lays it up and in.
I mean, you can't teach that. I mean, that's just strength.
Curley for 3. Back rim, no good. Rebound, Knoch, and we got a foul in the backcourt on Cohen. The old frustration reach foul.
And now, as soon as the Quakers put it up, and if it's a miss, I'm telling you, Knoch just goes. The Knights are they have switched their mentality to not so much slow anymore. They are going to attack. You just saw it there, drawing another foul on Quaker Valley.
Knights need 29-27 and have the basketball. Roman DeFelice. Derek Lang comes out, takes the ball. Lang in the lane. Baby hook, good! Knoch leads by 4. What a quarter for the Knights.
Yeah, again, everyone's getting involved now. All 5 guys contributing.
Final minute of the third quarter. Colton Johnson, Zach Washington, baseline right. Gets in, head fake, lays it up, no good. Rebound, Avon wrestling away from defenders. Roman DeFelice brings it across the timeline, and Coach Joe Lafko says, slow it down. Lang with the basketball.
They might hold for the last shot here, 30 seconds.
Finucane with it. Roman DeFelice, final 30 seconds of the third quarter. Teagan comes near side, gets the ball from DeFelice. 20 seconds to play in the third quarter. Washington has him on defense. Finucane dribbles from left to right through the logo. Looks up at the clock. Says 10 seconds to play in the third quarter. Finucane to the hoop on the left wing. Three-pointer, back rim, no good. Rebound, tapped to Ron. It's Chapman, poked away from him, and that's how the third quarter will end. Knoch 31, Quaker Valley 27. It's the WPIAL Boys Class 4A Championship game on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
You're always on the winning team with the Power of Bowser, the official car dealer of the WPIAL. Visit powerofbowser.com 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to find your perfect vehicle. Get the absolute best price and the best car buying experience around. See the full lineup at powerofbowser.com. Powerofbowser.com, where the power of Bowser is yours.
And we are back at Petersen Events Center. Quarter number 4 of the WPIAL Boys Class 4A Championship game. Paul Patera, Mike Garr, courtside. Number 3 seed Knoch Knights, 31. The number 1 seed Quaker Valley Quakers, 27. And a nice quarter for Knoch, outscoring Quaker Valley 12-7.
Yeah, look, Knoch has just been all over Quaker Valley these last 8 minutes. It'll be interesting to see how Quaker Valley adjusts, but we talked about it at halftime. One adjustment Knoch has done really well with is completely cutting off, Harrison Curley, who just had a huge first half, has been completely quiet the second half. And again, these DeFelice brothers, Roman and Vincent, they go for the steal, they get the steal, and they push the ball. And then their big men, Derek Lang, Liam Avon, and Teagan Finucane. I'm telling you, the strength is showing for these guys. All 5 guys getting involved. That's the reason Knoch has a 4-point lead. Now, can they keep the foot on the gas pedal?
And we have seen mainly these 10 players on the floor. Quaker Valley made a brief substitution in the first half. But other than that, these 10 kids have played the whole game.
Yeah, and no one's in foul trouble, too, which helps. So that's another reason we haven't seen subs. But, yeah, these are the guys. These are the guys for the last 8 minutes here. It's going to be a good fourth quarter.
Johnson, Curley, Chapman, Washington, Cohen for Quaker Valley. Chapman hangs and fires, no good. Finucane with the rebound, then he's fouled by Johnson. Finucane, the DeFelice brothers, Avon and Lang, the 5 on the floor for Knoch.
Between Finucane, Avon, and Lang, I'm telling you, these guys just get up as soon as the shot is thrown up, and I'm telling you, they get the rebound every single time. Quaker Valley has not had any second chance opportunities.
Roman DeFelice into the forecourt, guarded by Curley. Near side, Lang's got it. Derek Lang to Teagan Finucane. Left side, DeFelice. Bounce pass, Lang gets it back. DeFelice in the lane, spin move to the hoop, layup doesn't fall. Rebound, Colton Johnson for Quaker Valley.
Boy, great spin move. He just was a little out of control. He just didn't find the touch on that easy bunny.
Nick Cohen dribbling the basketball for the Quaker Valley Quakers. Good defense by the Knoch Knights. Cohen still has it. Nick Cohen Ball knocked loose. Cohen goes to the ground, gets it, but going to the ground and taking it away from him is Liam Avon, who spent a lot of the second half on the floor. And Cohen comes up limping. Liam Avon down low. Lang's open. Lays it in for two. And Mike Mastriani wants time for the Quaker Valley Quakers, and it's necessary. It's starting to get away from the Quakers.
Yeah, it's been all Knoch, and I mean, look, that was just too easy. Derek Lang listed at 6'7". No one was even bumping him. I mean, look, I know he's the tallest guy on the floor, and you may not be able to block his shot, but you got to have some contact. There was some miscommunication there defensively. He got the ball and he turned. I think he even kind of was surprised himself of how easy of a layup he had there.
This broadcast and all of our basketball championship broadcasts this week are presented by Edgar Snyder and Associates. Go local, go with Edgar. Edgar Snyder and Associates, helping injured people since 1982. 6:42 to play in the fourth quarter. Knoch 33, Quaker Valley 27. At stake, just the WPIAL Class 4A Boys Championship. And Knoch has just really played well. Really outplayed Quaker Valley in the second half.
Absolutely, yeah. They're just defensively, this is what they've wanted. Just going after loose balls. Again, a huge factor in this game. Just no second chance opportunities for Quaker Valley. They throw up a shot, Knoch just swarms them and just gets that rebound, and then they go, they push. And you can sense it. We've got the Knoch fans back here. We see the student section right over there to the left. They're loud. I mean, they're fired up. They can sense the momentum shift here. They've got a 6-point lead with 6.5 minutes left, but these next couple minutes here, I mean, they can really put this away if they want to.
Quaker Valley needs a basket and bad.
Desperately, yeah, absolutely. Washington's been really quiet all of a sudden. Curley's been very quiet this second half. Someone is going to have to step up for the Quakers to get them back into this game.
Sam Chapman with a basketball, drives the right wing, head fake, gets it out to Cohen. Cohen, who came up limping a little bit earlier in this quarter. We got a whistle away from the ball, and it's an offensive foul on Quaker Valley. And that's going to be called on Curley. Maybe a little bit of frustration setting in.
And again, that's a foul that I don't think would have been called in the first half, but the referees have adjusted a little bit in the second half. It's been a little rougher for sure.
Left side, Liam Avon. Avon, who's just had many on the floors here in the second half, which is a stat a lot of coaches keep. Still holding the ball left side. Tegan Finucane. Back out to Avon. Near side, they come with it. Pass down low, little errant pass. Save goes right to Avon. Nice save by Lang. Liam Avon on the right side to Finucane. Liam Avon top of the college arc. Knoch running a little clock.
Yep, absolutely, and they can. 6-point lead.
Roman DeFelice, Derek Lang. Guarded by Chapman. This is Liam Avon, Johnson on him. Roman DeFelice gets the ball from his brother Vince. Blocked from behind by Johnson. Body's on the floor, but it's Knoch with the basketball. Avon out to Lang. Derek Lang on the right wing. Pass little low. There's a battle for the ball, held ball. I think arrow's pointing towards Knoch. Yes, it is. 5:17 to play in the fourth quarter. Knoch 33, Quaker Valley 27.
And boy, I'm telling you, Roman DeFelice, and who is it, Colton Johnson, they hit heads. And you can see DeFelice kind of holding the side of his head, and there's no blood, so he's okay. Johnson got smacked, and there was no call. He fell back. I don't know how both of these guys are okay. That was a hard hit.
Finucane to the hoop. No foul. I mean, no good, but he is fouled. And that's going to be on Curley. That's the third team foul on Quaker Valley. First free throw, Finucane is good. He's got 5. The lead all of a sudden 7 for Knoch.
Yeah.
34-27, 5:14 to play in the fourth quarter.
Quaker Valley's been stuck on 27 for a long time now.
Second one, no good, but there for the putback is Lang, and we got a timeout being taken by Knoch. Joe Lafko has to be happy with what he's seen from his team in the second half.
And that's just been the second half for Knoch. I mean, everything has gone right, but they've earned it. This is where they're showing off their strength, showing off their height. And Quaker Valley just simply has no answers. Their one hot shooter
Harrison Curley has been completely taken out of this game. Zachary Washington had a glimpse there in the second quarter, but he has been completely quiet here in the third quarter, and Knoch has just slowly chipped away. They've slowly extended this lead, and with 5:12 to go, just mentioned it a moment ago, Quaker Valley's been stuck on 27 for a handful of minutes now. Knoch has extended this lead to 9. All the momentum on their side. They're ready to finish it. We're sitting right next to the Knoch bench, and you can just tell they're ready to finish this thing.
36-27, Knoch leads Quaker Valley. 5:12 to play in the fourth quarter, as Mike mentioned. Paul Patera, Mike Garr, courtside at the Petersen Events Center. Knoch has gone with an iron 5 the whole game. Quaker Valley just about. There was a 2-minute substitution in the first half. But we have basically seen 10 kids play this championship game.
And the other interesting thing, with no subs, they haven't shown any signs of slowing down. I mean, the energy level is there. They are just running the ball coast to coast, this Knoch Knights team. It's been fun to watch.
Cohen taking another deep 3 off the mark. Rebound, Roman DeFelice for Knoch. I don't know if that's the shot Mike Mastriani wanted.
It's not. Too far, forced. He thought he had some space, but that was just way off. That's just not there.
Tegan Finucane down low. Liam Avon with a head fake. There's a layup for 2. The lead is double digits for the Knights. A 20-7 run and another steal for Knoch. Avon's on the ground again. DeFelice.
Avon's on fire.
Finucane in the lane. Lays it up. Glass no good. Rebound battle for Quaker Valley. Chapman through the hands of Washington, but he saves it from going out of bounds. Zach Washington on the right wing. He takes a jump shot. It's off the mark. Rebound. Avon's on the floor again. Held ball. Arrow pointing toward Quaker Valley. There are coaches that keep a stat called on the floor. Liam Avon's leading that stat tonight.
He might be the player of the game, just the dirty work that he's doing. He's just hustling after everything. Again, another shot from Quaker Valley. They don't get a second chance opportunity.
Inbounds to Chapman. Chapman on the left wing. Chapman to the hoop. Chapman's layup no good. His putback no good, but he's fouled.
They haven't scored a single point in this fourth quarter.
And only 7 in the entire second half.
Yeah, it's...
Sam Chapman is yet to score tonight. He shoots 2. 4:07 to play in the third quarter. First one's up. No good. Score remains 38-27 Knoch.
There's a lid on that basket, and it starts to creep into your mind if you're a player. It's just frustrating.
He does drain the second one. Cut the lead to 10. And the Quakers going to put some full court pressure on. Looks like it's man-to-man pressure.
Got to help him out.
Roman DeFelice. Gets it to Finucane. 10 do we get that? Yeah, we did get the 10-second call.
Yeah.
So that ball, you got 10 seconds to get the ball into the forecourt.
I mean, Roman DeFelice is shrugging his shoulders and looking puzzled at the refs. He got the ball, he got the inbound pass and stood there for 5 seconds.
Well, you look at the clock. 12 seconds went off the clock.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, I don't know what he's shaking his head about. They were way too slow on that inbound.
Quaker Valley trailing 38-28, but has the basketball. Sam Chapman. Zach Washington calling for it, gets it. To Colton Johnson, right side. Johnson back out high to Nick Cohen. Cohen trying to get free off the dribble. Out to Sam Chapman. Chapman to the hoop. Get it out of here! Avon calling for a rejection. Knocking it out of bounds. What a second half he's had.
He's just been the star of this second half. I mean, you mentioned it pregame. Defense wins championships here. Knoch just flexing their muscles.
Inbounds to Chapman for Quaker Valley. Cohen with a jab step. And Nick Cohen backs it up on the dribble. Guarded by Lang again. Left side to Chapman. Chapman in the lane out to Washington. Zach Washington pull up pop from the left wing. No good. But at that time I think Avon shoved his way to the rebound.
I think maybe got a little carried away there. He was feeling himself.
Only the third team foul on Knoch. 3:17 to play in the fourth quarter. 38-28 Knoch. Quaker Valley with a basketball. Inbounds to Cohen. Cohen with a three. Side of the rim, no good. Rebound, guess who? Liam Avon.
On fire. You got to get it across here if you're Knoch, and they finally do.
This is Vinny DeFelice on the right side with the basketball. He's on the wing. Out to Lang. And Joe Lafko wants time. 3:02 to play in the fourth quarter. 38-28 Knoch. Don't forget this broadcast and all of our basketball championship broadcasts this week are presented by Edgar Snyder and Associates. Go local, go with Edgar. Edgar Snyder and Associates, helping injured people since 1982. And Knoch can afford to be very, very patient with the ball here. Got a 10-point lead, 3 minutes and 2 seconds to play in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. If you're Knoch, you take all the time you can. If you get an open shot, take it. And if you miss, it's not the end of the world, because I would be so confident in the way they're playing defense right now. I wouldn't worry about a missed shot. 1 point, one free throw in this fourth quarter for Quaker Valley. They just have no answers whatsoever. Knoch has just completely swarmed them defensively, and they're 3 minutes away from finishing this thing off and getting a championship.
22-8 run. Only 8 points the entire second half for Quaker Valley. Knocked inbound across the way. Derek Lang, the 6'7" senior, gets it in. Roman DeFelice. Curley on him. Lang to Avon. Near side, left side to DeFelice. Curley on him. Avon comes out to get it in the logo.
And once they draw that double team, someone's going to be open. They gotta find that guy.
Avon gets it back. Avon dribbles to the hoop and lays it up and in. Liam Avon, the lead is a dozen. 40-28. Zach Washington for the Quakers. Washington loses a couple defenders and lays it up and in. Stop the run for a little bit. 40-30 Knoch. DeFelice to Lang. Lang quickly into the forecourt to Vinny DeFelice. Down low. Avon again for two. What a second half this kid's had. Nick Cohen for the Quakers. Left side to Curley. Been shut out here in the second half. There's a reach on Finucane with 2:02. The Knoch fans may be a little premature with the na-na hey, the old Steam song. 42-30 is the score with 2:02 to play in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, not over yet.
Get close, though.
But they can sense it, and rightfully so.
Inbounds pass to Chapman. Chapman hangs and fires on the right side. No good. Avon's on the floor again, getting the ball, and gets it to a teammate. To DeFelice, now to Finucane. Knocked out of bounds. Knoch basketball.
It's just that extra hustle. I mean, they've earned this tonight. They've been the better team, especially here in the second half. But it's just diving for the loose balls, limiting the second chance opportunities. They're just hustling.
Derek Lang. Roman DeFelice dribbles across the timeline. We got a whistle and a foul on Quaker Valley. Only the fourth on the Quakers, but the Knights are now in the bonus the rest of the way.
Yeah.
And I think you'll see Quaker Valley give some fouls. Minute 45 to play in the fourth quarter. Knoch's lead is 12, 42-30. Roman DeFelice to brother Vinny. Vinny DeFelice is fouled by Colton Johnson. So he'll come to the line and shoot two with 100 ticks left on the fourth quarter clock. 42-30. Vinny DeFelice, 2 for 2 at the line tonight. He's got 6 points. Knoch has played the same 5 kids the entire game. Quaker Valley, just one brief substitution in the first half. Vinny DeFelice, the 6'3" senior, first free throw. Just catches the front rim, no good. Got another free throw coming. Finucane again following Curley down the floor. Whatever he does.
Might follow him into the locker room on the bus ride home.
Coach said, Teagan, watch him. And that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Second free throw for DeFelice. Missed them both. Rebound battled for, and that's going to be an over the back call on Lang. That'll be the fourth team foul on Knoch.
Well, and that's one glimmer of hope for the Quakers. You foul them and you miss both, so the Quakers still hanging around. 98 seconds here. Gonna have to start making a basket. Really gonna have to start hitting some threes.
Both teams in the bonus the rest of the way. Chapman Shovels to Washington on the right side. Washington shot, no good. Offensive rebound, Johnson lays it up and in. And Mike Mastrioni wants time, 1:26 to play in the fourth quarter. 42-32 Quaker Valley. Knoch leading Quaker Valley.
And that's something, that was a quick basket, only took about 6 or 7 seconds. But down 10, look, you're still going to have the full court press. And look, you're going to foul them, and you got to, if you're Knoch, you got to make your free throws. You got to finish this one off. Quaker Valley, on the other hand, if they miss and you get the rebound, you have to push, and you have to have 10 to 15 second possession max and get a bucket.
It's pretty simple. If
and then
Knoch,
repeat like 4 or 5 times.
If Knoch makes its foul shots, it wins the game.
It's over, exactly.
It's pretty simple. But they may even win it with missing, because there's, like you said, Mike, 1:26 to play in the fourth quarter. 42-32 Knoch.
It just, if Knoch does end up finishing this thing off and winning this, they are very deserving of the title. I've just been so impressed, Avon especially, but everyone really, hustling, diving loose balls, getting on the floor, getting dirty, not being afraid. And look, no rest for any of them. Like you said, no subs. It's been those 5 guys playing as one and just really working together to get this win. They're 1:26 away from doing it.
So Knoch will inbound in the backcourt. Quaker Valley putting on the full court press. Derek Lang uses 6'7" length to inbound. He can run the baseline. Gets it into Finucane. Finucane dribbles, and again, Cohen. I don't know if Cohen was trying to sell the offensive foul there. Finucane, who's playing with 4 fouls, by the way, going to come to the line. 19 for 37 from the field, Knoch. Quaker Valley, 12 for 37. Tells a pretty vivid story right there.
Absolutely, yep.
First free throw for Finucane. Rolls around the rim, no good. Knoch is only 1 for 5 at the line in this quarter.
Quaker Valley. Now, if they miss again, Quakers have to get this board.
Second one is good. Lead is 11. Cohen's got to come down the floor for Quaker Valley quickly. Cohen to Washington. Zach Washington in the lane to the hoop. Lays it up, no good. Avon with another rebound, and he's fouled in the backcourt. And again, just got Johnson out of the way, and I think that fouls Johnson out of the basketball game with 1:12 to play. So that'll bring Connor Dwyer back in the Quaker Valley lineup. 1:12 in the fourth quarter. 43-32 Knoch.
And again, Finucane just on Harrison Curley.
They have really gotten to know each other here in the second half.
Will not let him go.
Liam Avon to shoot, too. Has had an amazing second half. 8 of his 10 points. And it's just been all over the glass and all over the floor. First free throw, no good. Knoch is 2 for 7 at the line here in the fourth quarter, keeping Quaker Valley's faint hopes alive. Second free throw, no good. But battling for the rebound in there was DeFelice, and he got it out to Lang. And Lang is fouled. He'll shoot 2. What an effort by Vinny DeFelice to get that ball free.
Absolutely. And now Derek Lang is going to try to go to the line. They're just kind of rotating players at the line here.
2 for 8 in the quarter. Still 1:09 to play. 43-32 Knoch. Lang's first free throw is good. That gives him 9 points. Second free throw for Lang. Drains them both. The lead is 13. Zach Washington pushes it down the floor for the Quakers. Washington, little shake, little bake. Bounce pass. Ball comes out to Cohen for 3. Gets it to go. Nick Cohen with a triple. And there's the foul on Cohen in the backcourt on Finucane with 54.2 seconds left.
Still hanging around. Big 3 there. First 3 of the second half for the Quakers. But, man, even these 10-second spurts, it just really drains the clock.
Finucane's first free throw, too strong. It's been a rough quarter at the line for the Knights. Second free throw.
Good they have a 10-point cushion.
The 6'1" senior. That one goes. So the lead is 11. Cohen into the forecourt. Cohen trying to get free. Gets the ball out to Curley. Curley, ball's knocked away by Finucane. And did I say this yet tonight? Avon's on the floor after the basketball. Held ball. Will stay with Quaker Valley with 42.5 seconds. No, it is knock ball, excuse me. 42.5 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Lang gets it into DeFelice, and he's fouled with 41.1 seconds left.
Now they can feel it.
They can feel it, and it's.
I mean, they've been feeling it for the last 5 minutes, but
going to be tough.
Now it seems to be set.
Leon Avon smiling and hobbling a little bit, it looks like. He has been on the floor the entire second half. What a hustling second half. And his coach just gave him a handshake. He recognizes the effort. And Roman DeFelice hits the first. He's got 12. His three at the end of the first half was huge.
Yeah, absolutely.
For the Knights. Second one is good. 48-35, 40 seconds to play. Curley. Cohen for three. No good. Long rebound. Curley sends over to Chapman. He'll try a three. That's going to hit the top of the backboard and go to Knoch with 28.3 seconds left and a 13-point lead. Mike Mastriani's calling off the defense now.
Yeah, you're right. No more press.
Yeah.
That's going to be it.
He realizes there's some smiles on the faces of the Knoch Knights. Finucane into the forecourt, handling the basketball. He's still got it. They're just going to clap hands and dribble. 10 seconds left. It's never been said before, but we can say it tonight. WPIAL champions on the basketball court. The Knoch Knights win the Class 4A Boys Championship, 48-35. And they're enjoying that. And 5 kids played the whole game for the Knights and got the victory. It's WPIAL Championship basketball on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
You're always on the winning team with the Power of Bowser, the official car dealer of the WPIAL. Visit powerofbowser.com 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to find your perfect vehicle. Get the absolute best price and the best car buying experience around. See the full lineup at powerofbowser.com. Powerofbowser.com, where the power of Bowser is yours.
And we are back. It's jubilation for the Knoch Knights here at Petersen Events Center because they've never been able to say this before, but they're WPIAL basketball champions, Class 4A, 48-35 over the Quaker Valley Quakers, the number 3 seed beating the number 1 seed, Paul Patera, Mike Garr. And we mentioned it many times, defense is the calling card for the Knoch Knights, and it was again tonight. Especially, they just really out-hustled Quaker Valley in the second half.
Out-hustled, and you mentioned it. We were talking about it before we just got back here. Liam Avon, just a star, I think, in both of our eyes in that second half. Finished with 12 points, but 9 rebounds, 4 steals. He just did it all, and he did the gritty stuff, diving for loose balls, limiting, or really just absolutely shutting down any second chance opportunities that Quaker Valley thought they may have. They just did it all. Liam Avon was just the star. The DeFelice brothers were doing a great job. Overall, it just was really impressive stuff from Knoch, who just dominated that second half. 29-15, Knoch outscored Quaker Valley, and it shows just in all the little stats and on the big scoreboard. They deserved it tonight, so congrats to the Knoch Knights for winning this thing.
What's it look like for the individual scoring, Mike?
We'll finish again for Knoch Knights. Liam Avon with 12 points. Derek Lang 10. Roman DeFelice 13. Roman just, again, another guy just hustling down the court throughout the night, getting steals, doing it all. Tegan Finucane with 7. He came alive in the second half. All 7 points in the second half. And then Vincent DeFelice with 6 for a total of 48. For Quaker Valley, it was Colton Johnson with 8. Zachary Washington with 8. Sam Chapman got 1. He got a free throw. Harrison Curley had 12 points. He was the leading scorer for Quaker Valley, but all 12 of those points came in the first half. Nicholas Cohen finished with 6, and that'll give them a total of 35. It was Knoch Knights. They just did a better job really on every end of the floor.
19 for 37 from the field. Only took 5 3-pointers, made 1. It was a huge 3-pointer at the end of the first half when Quaker Valley was making a run. Quaker Valley just 13 of 41 from the field, 6 of 17 from three-point lane. Quaker Valley only shot 4 free throws in the first half, in the whole game, excuse me. And
yeah.
That's
another thing. I mean, you mentioned the defense and how good Knoch was. They were doing it. It was clean. You know, it was tough. It was physical, but it was clean. They did not get in foul trouble, and that's just good coaching. That's good coaching and everyone buying into the system. Look, we can be physical and we can show off our strength. We don't have to foul. We don't have to send you to the line. They did exactly that.
Quaker Valley Quakers getting their silver medals. Big placed around their neck by Mike Mastriani. And they're being handed to him by Southmoreland Athletic Director Brian Pritz. And then the Knoch Knights feverishly waiting their gold medals. Just a fine win for the Knoch Knights. Well, we've crowned 3 of our 12 champions already. Class 1A boys, Neighborhood Academy. Class 3A girls, Shady Side Academy, avenging their championship loss to Greensburg Central Catholic last year. And in Class 4A, the Knoch Knights. 4 more games tomorrow.
Can't wait.
4 on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. You and I will be courtside, 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Girls Class 4A, Thomas Jefferson, South Fayette. Looking forward to seeing the Lions because that is one good basketball team.
Absolutely, yeah. Can't wait for that one. It should be a good one. Look, I thought this one was a great one tonight. Knoch pulled it away near the end, but yeah, this is championship basketball right here. You won a good game on all levels, and hopefully we get another good slate tomorrow.
Final score, once again, the Knoch Knights 48, the Quaker Valley Quakers 35. For my partner, Mike Garr, this is Paul Pater on the Trib Live High School Sports Network saying good night, everybody.